Hey friends, Casey Ashmore here, coming to you from the studio. We're doing a deep dive into custody issues in the state of Texas. So a couple things going on here. One, I want to thank you for joining me. Two, we're changing the format a little bit. We're making it a little less formal. So, I want your feedback on that. What do you think? For some of you probably haven't seen me without a coat and a tie in a while. So, or a vest, three-piece suit and a tie for a while. So anyway, I want your feedback on that. But more importantly, we want to continue to educate and provide the best content we can for our viewers, for our clients, and for people who just need questions answered. So we're going to do a dive on Texas custody issues. And, what does it mean? It's this big amorphous word. And I'm going to just start with the definition because I think the law is already confusing enough. What is custody? Well, it is the authority to be the caregiver of another, of a child, usually in the case of Texas family law. Occasionally it can be for an adult, but what this video series is going to focus on is with regards to a child, and that's the focus of this video series, and to help, one, I hope you're never in this situation, but more often than not, so many people are, and they have questions about what is custody, what does it mean, and essentially it's a custody determination is a analysis of the fitness of parents. I mean, it's the job interview of your life. You're already a parent. Now you're going to have to explain to a court that you're more fit than the other parent. And that's no easy feat. It's a daunting task. And it is one that can lead to a lot of anxiety and stress. So I'm going to try to alleviate some of that. But, case-by-case analysis, based on the family's unique circumstances, the two parents' unique circumstances, and then in light of the controlling law of the state of Texas as set by our legislature in Austin, and in part the cases that determine what the law is based on certain facts. So when parents can no longer, when there's discord and they can't co-parent, there's a conflict, they seek court intervention. The court's got to address conservatorship, that's parental rights, right, and standings, the rights and duties of each parent, the parenting plan, which is how much time, the visitation schedule, and then the issue of child support. So those are kind of the custody, those are the things that are defined as custody. In that kind of big realm of what that all entails. It entails those four things. And then, how that's determined is in the best interest of the child. So it's those four issues, and then in light of what's in the child's best interest, and the determination of who's going to be the conservator with the right to designate the primary residence. And just so I can boil it down in plain English, that's really in brass tacks what it comes down to in most cases. It's the parent who's going to have the right to designate the child's primary residence and receive child support. And then the other parent is going to have the right to visitation time, the parenting plan, parent possession and access, that, and then the obligation to pay the child support. And it's a very nuanced determination. I'll get more into that in the next video series, but in broad strokes, that's the concept of custody in a Texas family law case. More to come on this very, very deep dive in this subject. Thanks you so much for watching. Please let us know what you think of the new format. Please like, subscribe, and share. Leave me a question or comment on any video platform you see this on, and I'd love to hear back from you or reply to you in a direct message or both. And more to come on custody in Texas family courts next.